It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Sacramento Kings. Looking at the Kings, they were very effective in asserting their will in game one, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game two. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. He's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time. Ernie.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq.
Stop
Not
it.
just one way.
We are just about ready to get underway here in game two of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Sacramento Kings. Take a look at the Kings. A successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
History tells us can win the first two games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose two in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with Anderson. And it's Mahimi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The pass to Sosa. A rebound by the Spurs. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win. You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Now here's Parker. He's guarded closely. He feeds it to Aldridge. Back to Parker. The dish to Anderson. To the inside. Here's Mahimi. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Here's Houdini, covered by Parker. Sosa the pass to Booker. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Sosa. 6 to shoot. Now the feed to Bellinelli. Launches it. Sacramento gets it back. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drives the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Parker's shot is off. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Parker with the steal. Doubled by Sosa. And it's Parker in the corner. And the three ball is good. Parker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Gay outside. Inside. Sosa. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Mahimi. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Outside, Green. Right wing. Fades and shoots. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Green. Green's got his third assist on the night. Sosa the pass to Gay. Connects from three-point range.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
San Antonio trailing here. To the paint. And the rejection by Cousins. Pass to Sosa. The 11-footer hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Houdini's got his third basket of the night. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Anderson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Jones comes in for Trevor Booker. Caspi, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bellinelli. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Rondo passes to Sosa. Screen by Jones. There's the pass to Sosa. To the paint. Here's Cauley-Stein. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
Got a piece of it. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Sosa. Lays it in off the breakaway. Houdini's got 9.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Spurs trail by 3. Here's Harrison. That one wide left.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Joseph. After the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. And that one's good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
He lobs it up. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. And Anderson kicks to Joseph. Here's Caspi. Finished off the break.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one's good, Harrison.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
And Caspi kicks to Jones. Inside. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Here's Joseph. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Kings lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he felt Tony Parker ranks among the league's best point guards.
To be in the conversation.
Pop breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual, Clark. You got to love having a guy like that. In for Cauley-Stein. And Houdini subbed in for Rajon Rondo. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Sosa in a 2-guard. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Caspi. And there's Collison, and it's Gay in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. They set the pick. Sosa the pass to Caspi. Krill's the three-pointer. Caspi's got 5 now.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
To the inside. And that one's good. Harrison's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit up the floor. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
He kicks to Cousins. Anderson with the block. Pass to Joseph. Tries from 10. Gay with the block. And he recovers it. Spurs working the ball around now. Goes back up. Shot clock at 5. And that one off the back of the rim and in. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
It's blocked. Here's Harrison. Anderson outside. Latch the pass to Harrison. Doubled by Sosa. Watch with it. Out to the right wing. Anderson outside from 18 feet away. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Spurs lead by 1. Here's Houdini. He's got 12. Caspi for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a close.
All right, Ben.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for San Antonio, the always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Anderson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Mahinmi in at the 5. Poked away. Here's Gay, banked in off the glass. Gay's got 5 points so far.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Anderson kicks to Parker. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Very well done that time. Found the best look possible.
Kicks it to Booker. Takes a 3. The shot is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Anderson outside. Here's Green. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cousins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Nobody near Gay. Sosa the pass to Booker. It's Gay on the wing. Rudy Gay on the wing. Pass to Sosa. Back to Gay. passes it to Sosa. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Houdini's got 4 this quarter. Here's Parker. He's got 7. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Let's go quickly over to Doris for an update.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Spurs trail by 4. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Sosa. Here's West. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Booker the pass to Sosa. And that one is hammered home.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Diaw with a wide open look. And the Spurs scoring again.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Sosa the pass to Booker. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. With a break in the action, let's see who are the league's best shooting teams during the regular season. Number 1, the Kings.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
The Spurs making a switch here. Joseph's checked in, and there's the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Kings making a change here. Caspi's checked in. Outside Rondo. There's the pick. And the pass to Sosa. 3 for Caspi. Count that one. Caspi's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
And Billy Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time.
That's his first personal foul. Spurs substitution.
Diaw, the screen. Now, here's Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's blocked by Sosa. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Sacramento. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. The Kings making a switch here. Collison's out there. 1:29 left in the third.
A little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And Parker, here we go. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Parker's got 9.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Stolen by Joseph. Puts up the baby hook, and it's denied. Sosa the pass to Cauley-Stein. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Parker. It's deflected.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Sosa the pass to Cauley-Stein. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Collison's shot is good. Collison's got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Parker passes to Blatch. He dishes it to Joseph. There's a good screen. Pass to Blatch. No one near him. San Antonio again missing. Here's Sosa. And it would have caught. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Spurs trail by 8. Sosa in at shooting guard. Rudy Gay is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. A solo fast break. Here's Sosa, and it's blocked, but they'll get another chance. Gay outside. The second chance effort. That layup is good as it's up and in from Sosa. Houdini's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And San Antonio shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. To the right side. Down low. Cousins with the bucket. And the Kings lead by 12.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
The 19-foot shot, and it's Anderson that time on the assist from Mahinmi.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Houdini.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
Spurs trail by 11. Parker outside. Back to Aldridge. Jacks up a 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Double team on Parker. The drive by Aldridge.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. He has 12 points, and what a terror he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
No good on the free throw. A different look now for San Antonio. Mahinmi's checked in for West. Kyle Anderson comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Green in for Joseph. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Outside Aldridge. Feeds it to Anderson. Dishes to Mahinmi. And the rejection by Cousins. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Aldridge.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Launches it, and that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from Sosa. Houdini's got 28.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Gay comes over with a double team. Tipped away and stolen by Booker.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Sacramento.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Houdini. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Sacramento making some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Collison in for Bellinelli.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best team crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
So it's San Antonio now, down by 15. There's the bucket, good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Sosa the pass to Cauley Stein. And Caspi has it in the corner. Cauley Stein dishes to Booker. Here's Sosa. Joseph with the rebound.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
A nice shot by Anderson.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Right wing, pass to Sosa. To the wing right side. And Caspi kicks to Booker. To the inside, Sosa. Joseph with the rebound. Here's Harrison. No good there. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-0 with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?